All right, welcome back. We are covering tip number 24 of 25 tips to become a better driver. And before we get started, I want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the thumbs up just to give a like and show that you appreciate these tips. And then also click the alert button to be notified of future content that comes out. And tip number 25 tips to become a better driver. Tip number 24 is the right lane is for merging and exiting. So last one we covered, the first one actually that we covered in this new series was get the hell out of the left lane. So I'm not going to cover that one again. I'm going to let you guys go back and listen to that. There is a link in the playlist in the description of this video for you to go and check out as well. And there's also an intro. Now, again, if you are a great driver and don't need this type of advice, feel free to pass this along to those bad drivers that you know in your family or who you have friends or that are your friends and who you kind of have white knuckles when you're driving with them, and you know who they are, right? And maybe they don't know it, but maybe they need to hear this. So feel free to share this with them as well. But just for some refreshers, and again, this is going to be good for everyone, right? The right lane is for merging and exiting, right? So again, I know that when you're on the freeway, right, it's different when you're on the side streets, but when you're on the freeway, you shouldn't be just driving in the right lane. And it's different for when you have just two lanes, and I'll cover that a little bit later as well. But if you're on a three-lane highway, you should be driving in the middle lane unless you're passing. If you're passing, you should be using the left lane. Otherwise, you should just be cruising in the middle lane, and then you use the left lane to pass somebody if you get come upon a slow poke, or if you're getting ready to exit or merge onto a freeway, then you should be using the right lane. Otherwise, unless you're instructed as a truck driver to use the right lane, you shouldn't be driving in the right lane, right? So again, I know sometimes we forget about this, but here's the deal. It's just a courtesy to allow people to, especially as they're merging, if you see an exit, coming up, and that there's going to, on the other side of that, there's going to be an on-ramp or, place for people where they need to merge, be polite. You be polite and courteous and proactive, and you move over to the left lane, assuming there's nobody coming up on your rear. But even so, if there's just a two-lane highway, and if it's a three-lane and there's a middle lane, then again, politely merge over, use your rear view mirror, use your blinker, and allow that oncoming traffic to get up to speed and have some space for them to merge. It's just the polite thing to do, right? Now, people who are, using the merge lane to accelerate, or the acceleration lane, if you will, to enter the freeway, please get up to speed. It's incumbent for you as you're getting out of freeway to get your car up to speed. Give it a little gas. Don't be a slowpoke coming on 24 miles per hour, on a freeway that has a 65, 75 mile per hour speed limit there, when they're probably doing 5-10 miles over that anyway. So it's incumbent upon you to help quickly merge on to the pace and the flow of traffic. So again, I know these tips may seem self-evident, but I can promise you, they are not. There are people who are not using the three-lane system correctly, or the two-lane. Same thing with the two-lane. If you're using, you should ride in the right lane to let people who want to pass you. But if you see some upcoming, exits and on-ramps coming, if traffic permits, move over to the left lane, so it makes it easier for people who are merging onto the freeway to do so, and then move back over to the right once, you've passed that oncoming, traffic. And then, again, making sure that you move over to the left lane. If you get up on somebody who's going too slow, use it to pass, and then it'll get back to the right lane and allow people who want to pass on the left lane to do so. You are not a cop. If you want to be a cop and a traffic cop, go to the police academy and get your badge and ask to be a traffic cop, and then hand out tickets. And I hope you hand out tickets to people who are just cruising in the left lane as well, or not utilizing the lanes appropriately. So anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Again, like I said, feel free to pass this along to anybody who could use it. Let Uncle Paul do the heavy lifting for you, and share it on your page if you want, your other social media pages as well. So because you know people, right? Maybe you want to tag them, but let Uncle Paul break it to them that they're not great drivers and give them these tips. So anyway, before you go, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, show that you like this, and hit the alert button, and we will talk to you at the next video.